What's up, you guys? So today I'm going to be doing a really quick video, nothing too crazy, but I just wanted to update you guys a little bit. I'm currently filming this in my closet right now because I'm currently moving out of my apartment, so everything's ridiculous right now in my room and the whole apartment is just kind of a mess. So this is like honestly the cleanest place I have right now to film, so yeah. And then also one of the reasons I've been so busy lately, if you guys don't follow our Instagram, it's right here on the screen. We are updating you guys as much as we can with the shipment of shirts coming in, which if you guys follow, you would know that we are getting our first shipment of shirts in, which is super exciting. We already got stickers in, so that is so cool and excited. We're working on the site. We're going to be taking pictures for the site in a couple days, so it's all come together and it's like everything's happening at once. We appreciate you guys just hanging in there when we have some slow weeks, but once we get settled, things will definitely start to take off. But to kind of preface this topic, my Pro Tune is actually scheduled in about 2 weeks. It's April 14th, that's a Friday, it's Good Friday, so I am super pumped about that, and I've waited now like almost 12 weeks to get this, because I scheduled it first time, waited 6 weeks, it got canceled, and then I scheduled it another 6 weeks out, so we're finally getting there, guys. I'm super pumped about it, so hope you guys are ready for that. So that kind of brings me to today's topic, which, like I said, I'm just going to go over pretty quickly. We're going to be talking about just 2 mods that I highly recommend before you get a Pro Tune. This is something that I didn't even think about personally, and one of you guys actually in the comments suggested these 2 mods to do before you get the car Pro Tuned, because both of these mods do need a tune when you put them on the car, because they do directly affect the performance of the car. So the first mod that I want to talk about is TGV deletes. These are probably the most common that you guys have probably seen these before. They are identical pieces. They go on either side of the intake manifold. I don't have the stock ones on hand because they're still on my car. These are the Mishimoto custom ones. Just to kind of talk about what the function of this piece is on the stock TGV for the Subaru, what it's going to have is a butterfly valve in between each of these holes, and it will only cover about 3/4 of this hole down. When it's fully closed, there will still be a small gap of air that can go through when it's still fully closed. And the whole purpose of this on your car is to actually just reduce cold idle emissions. So that means when you just turn your car on and you do a cold start, these valves will stay closed, so that way the car is not sucking in as much air, and that's basically to just reduce the amount of airflow going to your engine when it's cold and it's just starting up. Helps improve emissions, and it's just one of those things that they put on the car to just get that emissions number down. But since you're a car guy and you hate the environment, these are a good mod because they do give you an actual horsepower increase. Because the problem with these is that even when these are completely open, the rod that holds in the butterfly valve or the flap, even when it's completely horizontal and it's open, or I guess vertical because it sits like this, it's still taking up about 10% of the volume inside of these holes, and so that's still reducing the airflow about 10 to 15%. What Mishimoto and a few other companies have done is they've gotten rid of that completely, and so you're just completely running full airflow capacity into your engine all the time. I have heard, I don't know how true this is, I guess we'll find out when we put it on the car, that this does roughen up your cold starts a little bit in terms of idling. Some people say they don't notice anything, some people say it does, so I don't know, but the figures as far as horsepower gain when you put these on with the tune, I've heard some people say they don't really notice a whole lot. Some people say that it can be up to like 12 horsepower. So again, it's just one of those things, it's a case by case, depends on what you have on the car, what the tune is, you know, things like that. So Again, I highly recommend these because you want to get as much airflow into your engine as possible, and with the stock ones, even when they're open, it's still reducing some of the airflow. So just in an attempt to squeeze as much out as possible, they're cheap performance mod to throw on when you're getting your tune. So I would definitely look into these. So that is the first one. I really hope this isn't getting darker. I can feel like it is. So that's the first one. They go on either side of your engine, and I'm going to be having these as well as the next mod be put on by my pro tuner, Yimi Sport Tuning. So because again, I wouldn't recommend running these without a tune. So alright, so these are very small pieces considering the amount of things that they do, or don't do, I guess. So this is called an EGR delete. Again, another delete here. So what EGR stands for is actually exhaust gas recirculation. And what this is basically when your engine puts out exhaust, some of it is recirculated back into the engine. And this is a way to chemically reduce displacement in your engine, as well as improve emissions and fuel economy. So again, it's another attempt, on a stock car to improve emissions and fuel efficiency. But like we've stated, if you're a car guy and you hate the environment and you love paying money, then you're gonna want to put these on your car. In your Subaru, for example, you're gonna have the EGR system, and that's the system, like I said, that recirculates the gas back into your engine. So effectively what this does is it actually removes that system completely and then just blocks off the holes. But it's actually not as unintelligent as it seems, because although your EGR system is improving your fuel efficiency and emissions, there's one big problem with that. See, over time, all of that recirculation, which by the way, you're recirculating gas that is inert, which means it cannot burn again. So when you're doing that, you're constantly recirculating. It speeds up the process of carbon buildup, and that's something you do not want on your engine, is carbon buildup, and that definitely progresses that. So blocking this off and reducing the recirculation to zero, it's going to bring your carbon buildup way down, as well as increase your power. This is definitely just one of those mods that is going to increase the lifetime of your valves, and you aren't going to have to go and get it, professionally washed. What other small plus to deleting your EGR system is when you're recirculating a lot of that exhaust gas is already extremely hot from combustion in the engine, and putting that back into the engine is going to create a rise in temperature, because you're constantly adding hot air into the engine when it should be expelled completely. So this will help with temperatures in your engine, again, like I said, as well as the carbon buildup over a long period of time. That is pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helped you guys make maybe a decision when you're pro tuning your car. Again, thank you. I don't remember your name, but thank you if you're watching this and you suggested this on my pro tune video. Watch out for the shirts and the website dropping, as well as some cool stickers. And yeah, we will catch you guys in the next one.